Stone Age burial reveals fluid gender roles in ancient Hungary. A recently published study of Stone Age remains from Hungary suggests that gender roles were more flexible and less rigid 7,000 years ago than previously assumed. The research, appearing in the American Journal of Biological Anthropology on February 16th, analyzed 125 skeletons from two Neolithic cemeteries dating back to 5340–650 BC. Examining physical workloads and burial practices, researchers examined skeletal markers of activity, where patterns on bones linked to repetitive motions, alongside burial positions and grave goods. The goal was to reconstruct daily life and social expectations in this early farming community. The analysis revealed that both men and women engaged in strenuous physical labor, including prolonged kneeling postures. However, subtle differences emerged. Male skeletons exhibited signs of repeated right arm overuse, potentially from activities like throwing, while females did not show the same pattern. Challenging gendered burial traditions. Traditionally, burials in these cemeteries followed a pattern. Women were laid on their left sides with shell bead belts, and men on their right with polished stone tools. But the study identified exceptions. 2 male skeletons and 5 female skeletons were buried in ways that defied these norms, demonstrating that biological sex didn't dictate burial position. A woman buried like a man. Evidence of role flexibility. The most striking discovery involved an older female skeleton buried with polished stone tools, typically associated with male burials. Furthermore, her bone structure showed kneeling patterns more common in males. The researchers concluded that this woman likely engaged in activities traditionally assigned to men, suggesting gender roles were not fixed. Females may have assumed roles traditionally associated with males. The study authors wrote, "Gender roles were fluid and shaped by multiple intersecting factors." The lead researcher, Sebastian Villat, emphasized that this fluidity doesn't necessarily mean this woman held a unique social position like a shaman. Instead, she may represent one of many individuals whose lives didn't conform to strict gender expectations. This period in Central Europe saw emerging gender roles being expressed in new ways, but not necessarily enforced with rigid rules. This finding adds nuance to our understanding of early Neolithic societies, suggesting that even in a time of developing social structures, room existed for individuals to transcend prescribed gender boundaries.